In today's video, I have a 5-minute scalping strategy with an 80 to 85% win rate, which I achieved on the forex pair USD Euro. As always, I will be backtesting the strategy 100 times to bring you the real numbers behind it. Alright, without any further delay, let's jump straight into this video. So the primary indicator we will be using for this strategy is the Madrid Moving Average Ribbon indicator. The indicator was created by Madrid, and as stated by its creator, it is based off a moving average exponential indicator. Essentially what this means is the indicator is not only taking into consideration the most recent averages, but it is also assessing moving averages from days ago that have similar trends. The reason this is so valuable to us is that it takes far more data into consideration than most moving average indicators. A lot of people actually say this is the only indicator you need, and I can definitely see why. Okay, so before we get into using the indicator, let's set up our chart and trading platform. I'm on TradingView.com and we'll be using this platform and its indicators for the video. If you want the link to the chart section, it's in the video description. You can follow along with the free version of TradingView, so there is no need to upgrade. Alright, now that we're here, selecting the products menu and heading to trading charts. As I said, I'm going to be using the forex pair Euro USD. Now that we're here on a chart, make sure you set your time frame to 5 minutes, as this is a 5-minute scalping strategy video. And with that, our chart is complete. Now we can add our indicator. So clicking on the indicators tab at the top and searching for Madrid Moving Average Ribbon. And select this option here under community scripts with the publisher being Madrid. If you have added it to the chart correctly, your chart should now look something like this. Okay, that is our setup complete. It's only one indicator, which is nice and simple. Now I'm going to show you how to read this indicator and how to enter long and short trades. Starting with long entries, as you can most likely guess, to enter a long trade we will want the ribbon of our indicator to be a green color. This indicates a bullish trend in the market and signals that the buyers have control. And for short entries, we will need our indicator's ribbon to be a red color. This is what indicates a bearish trend in the market, meaning the sellers are in control. So now let's take a look at some examples of bullish and bearish trades. Okay, so what you'll be doing is waiting for all the lines on the indicator to be green. There cannot be even a single red line for this strategy. Now you can only enter the trade if you have just seen the lines turn fully green for the first time after being red. If you join the market and the lines have been fully green for a while, you need to wait for a new red phase to come in and then turn green again. The next condition is for our candlestick to also be a green color. Once we see these two conditions met, we can place a buy order on the close of our trigger candlestick. Then our stop loss will be set at the most recent swing low, which for us will be this lowest point right here. And our take profit will be targeting 1.5 times the risk. And the price action has hit the take profit target, so this trade has gone perfectly, making us a nice profit. Okay, I want to give you an example of a long entry that looks very promising but isn't quite right. So here on the chart, you can see our indicator lines are fully green. We also have a green price action bar. So this setup looks perfect, but if you remember what I told you before, you can see that the indicator lines have been green for the past 10 to 15 bars. This is far too deep into the current phase of the price action. We need to wait until a bearish trend comes in before we enter the next bullish trend, so we won't be taking this trade. Now one last buy entry example. If you look at our trading chart, you can see the indicator bars are a fully green color. This has occurred straight after a bearish trend. We also have our price action bars a green color. With these conditions met, we can go ahead and place a buy entry on the close of our trigger candlestick. Then place the stop loss at the recent swing low. And finally, our take profit will target 1.5 times the risk. Now it's time for sell entry and exit rules. So to enter a short trade, we must have the following conditions met. First, our indicator lines must be completely red. This needs to happen after coming out of a bullish trend. Then we need our price action bars to be a red color. If both our conditions are met, we can go ahead and place a sell entry on the close of our trigger candlestick. Then place the stop loss at the recent swing high, with the take profit target of 1.5 times the risk. And we have hit our take profit, so this trade was successful. Next, I'm going to show you a short entry which looks good, but you should definitely stay well away from it. We see our indicator lines have turned completely red after a bullish trend. This is good and means our first condition is met. However, hopefully you have spotted already our price action is green. This is two conflicting signals and means the market could go either way. At this point, entering a trade here would be basically a 50-50 and means we won't be entering this trade. Now one final example of short entries. We see our Madrid ribbon is a fully red color straight after a bullish trend. We also have our price action a red color. This is a very good looking trade setup and one we will definitely be entering. So following the entry rules, we can place the sell order at the close of our trigger candlestick, then set the stop loss at the recent swing high, and then place our take profit target at 1.5 times the risk. Perfect, we hit our take profit, so this trade was very successful. Okay guys, that is all the rules covered. I hope you have understood them. I simplified them as much as I could without removing the important information. Now it's time for me to jump in the backtester and compile 100 trades to bring you the stats behind this strategy. Enjoy the time lapse. Now whilst I'm gathering these trades, I want to just quickly show you guys the backtester I use. It's called Trader's Edge and it is by far the best backtester out there. Its creator is a small time trader from New Zealand, just a small hop over from where I am in Australia. All you need to do is set how much your initial account size is and then input the profit and loss from each trade you do. Trader's Edge then uses its calculators and data analysis tools to give you every stat you could possibly need to know, such as profit factor, win rate, max drawdown, consecutive wins and losses, and so much more. What's more is you can save your results to your library and compare it later on. They also offer more than just a backtester. They have other features you can use like their position size calculator, which is just priceless for any traders who trade on forex and with commodities. Also their profit and loss calculator to track trading performance long term and make important notes, as well as indicators and strategies menu. This menu is where you can find methods that are ranked on leaderboards by thousands of traders so you know that they are proven to work. Now a lot of new traders aren't overly confident with backtesting, but it's no problem as all users get a full step-by-step backtesting plan which is $100 in value. All of this has helped me to grow as a trader and I couldn't make these strategies or even these videos without it. If you want to check it out, I've left a link for a free 7-day trial with absolutely no commitments in the description below. So if after 7 days you're not loving it, you can cancel at no cost whatsoever. Alright, let's head back to the video and get these final results. Alright, I've just finished up the backtest and the results are on your screen now. We achieved a win rate of 81%, which for just one indicator is very impressive. Now, I was trading on about 3 to 4 forex pairs across about 8 days to get these 100 trades. Next, looking at our profit and loss, we grew our account size by 102.5%. Looking further, we see our profit factor was 6.39, which is insanely high for a strategy like this. It's not my highest by any means, but it's still an awesome result. We also had 12 consecutive wins against just 2 consecutive losses. We also got a max drawdown of just 1.52%, and of course we were using our risk to reward of 1.5 to 1. Now, with these results, I cannot recommend this indicator highly enough. The hype over it is very much deserved, and I'm already working on a more complex strategy that utilizes this awesome indicator. Now, with all that said, I think it is time to bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it a lot if you could give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot and lets me know if you guys are enjoying the content I'm bringing to you. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, or just want to say hi, feel free to leave a message in the comments as I do my very best to respond to all of you. With that said, enjoy the strategy and I'll see you in the next video.